Cheers! Welcome to Happy Foodie Adventures.
I'm Carrie.
And I'm Richard. And our channel is about real, unedited, everyday life adventures.
So if that sounds interesting, stick around because today we're going to talk about the 5 things we've learned since starting our YouTube channel.
Because honestly, we didn't know what we were getting into.
No, we did not. We learned lesson number 1 is filming in general can be awkward. So filming ourselves initially was very strange. We must have taken like 30 or 40 takes just to get comfortable on camera. And even still, we didn't know what to expect or how people would relate to us or what they would think about us.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then
also it does get easier the more you do it. It
does get easier. And I think you just have to get to a point where you say, just do it. Just put yourself out there and do it. But then there's also filming in public, which can be very awkward, talking to the camera around strangers.
Because when you do that, then it feels like everybody's watching you and they stare at you.
They stare at you a lot. And sometimes they think you're crazy, especially if you're not with somebody else.
Yeah.
But that's okay. You're going to have to learn to get over that. I don't think that we've come to the point where we're over that yet. But we're getting more comfortable pulling out the camera and just doing it. So everyone feels a little bit self-conscious. You just have to push through.
And what we're doing, why we're doing that is because we want to share the adventure with you. And we try to keep that in mind whenever we film, is we want to share it with you and have you involved in it. So that helps us get through it and helps it's getting easier.
It does get easier. And I think what helps too is we have these really good microphones. So they can be hidden in public. And so then it doesn't look so much like you're filming when you're holding a microphone.
Yeah.
It kind of gives it away.
Yeah. Or when you have to talk so loud to make sure the phone or whatever you're using picks up our voices. So this helps us talk in a normal tone when we're out and about.
Yeah. Lesson number 2, editing takes much longer than expected.
Yes.
So Richard and I come from the hospitality industry, had no knowledge on editing at all.
Well, I did have some background, but you are amazing at editing. And
no, but learning the programs is very interesting. We use iMovie and we use InTouch. There's a couple of others that you can use, but I think iMovie for me is the easiest. InTouch, I think, has a few more options. You can put
InShot.
Oh, is it InShot? We'll see. I don't even know. InShot. It has more options. You can put transcript in there. You can put emojis in there. iMovie is pretty straightforward. But yeah, you can film something like this that can take maybe 5 minutes to film or 10 minutes to film, but it takes literally like sometimes 6 to 8 hours to edit a full video.
Yeah. Just to make it flow, and you do such a good job.
Thank
I gotta
you.
Tell you.
You do a good job.
Honey, you're the CEO in charge.
Yeah, putting something together takes a really long time, and so it really puts a lot of stress on you when you're working with a deadline and things are just not coming together. So it can be stressful, but it does get easier. And I think for us, it's really amazing because I had never done this. And so to do something and to make a creation it's just so cool because you're putting something out there that is like a puzzle. You're putting all these pieces together and you just hope that people enjoy it and will watch. And sometimes they don't, especially when you're new, and that can get a little bit discouraging, but keep going.
Yep. It's just all about doing it on a consistent basis and learning, every video that you put out, just improving upon the last video that you did and putting out something that maybe you learned something new, because with technology now, you're able to watch other people and see what tips they can give. Like we're trying to give tips and share tips to you guys out there.
And these lessons may be different for other people, but for us, these are just things that we've learned. And along with the editing comes the sound, because that is a big thing, which is why we got these microphones. Yeah. I have a much louder voice than Richard. So to have these 2 microphones is really nice. They're just, I'll post the brand, but they have been a lifesaver.
Yeah.
They can drown out all the background noise, which is important because
that's really important.
Yeah, there are definitely, copyrights. So if you're in a restaurant or if you're in a public place and there's music playing, you definitely want to drown that out because you don't I don't think YouTube will allow you to put that out there if there's certain music.
Yeah, I think sound, just having microphones, I think would be that was our first investment.
Audio is definitely the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Lighting is a good thing.
Yep.
But definitely being cautious of your surroundings. So for us, we definitely like the mics. We drown people out, and we're really cautious about how other people feel, because we don't want to put people's baggage out there.
Yeah. I mean, one good example of how we learned about mics is when we shot that video we had in a restaurant. It was so good, but we couldn't use it because we couldn't hear ourselves just by the mics. There was so much background noise, and there was loud music playing in the background.
It was a really cute video.
Yeah.
It was other things too. It was in the wrong format, which we'll get into, but definitely the sound. You could hear the background music. You can hear all the people talking, and they really drowned us out.
Yeah.
So it made that video unusable. I did post it for a while, but then I took it down, and it was unfortunate because it was very funny.
Yeah, if we had mics, then we would have heard us just on the video instead of all the background noise and music. Lesson number 3, titles and thumbnails make a big difference.
Absolutely, because people decide whether or not they are going to click on your video based on those titles and those thumbnails. And so that's what we're learning now, and that's something that we're still working on. But for us, our biggest thing is trying to be consistent by always having us in the thumbnail and using the same font so that it's recognizable and that it's legible, and something that builds curiosity. So that's definitely going to be a big indication as to whether or not people click on your video. Because you can have a fantastic video, and if it's not curiosity driven, is that what it is? Curiosity driven through your thumbnail, people won't click on it. And
well, if the thumbnail isn't like interesting in some way, we're known for being us, so we want to have a catchy like look, or we try to pull something out of the video itself that relates to what we're going to show you.
Yeah, you just want to have something out there that makes people want to click on your video and watch it. So don't get discouraged. We have some of our videos get quite a few views. Some of them get very few.
Yep.
I think over time that'll change. I think as we build an audience, that will change. But we're always working on ways to build that curiosity and make better thumbnails. Because we do put a lot of effort into our videos, and we get excited about them. And so we want to share that with you so that you can get excited about them.
Yeah, that's why everybody out there is so important, because every time that someone likes or even looks at it, then you get that feedback of seeing how many people are watching it.
Mm-hmm.
And that helps us to keep going and keep sharing what we're doing out there more, so that we can keep building on our channel.
Yeah. Good job, Richard.
Okay, lesson number 4 is short versus long videos.
So this is something that we didn't know.
Yep.
And when we first got started, we filmed everything. What is that? Long ways? Is that horizontal?
Vertical.
Vertical. Okay, I just say up and sideways, whatever. So
we has different terminology.
We filmed everything vertical, and we had no idea, which goes back to that video that we filmed in the restaurant, which was really cool. And we were very excited about, but it was the wrong format. And when you go to put something out there that's supposed to be a longer video, over 3 minutes, which is what makes it a longer video. Anything over 3 minutes is long. Anything from just a few seconds to 3 minutes is a short. Although shorts, you definitely want to be probably a little quicker than that, because people have a short attention span, and they're just kind of clicking over, scrolling. Yeah. But yeah, our first video, the sound was off, the filming style was off,
the format, vertical versus horizontal.
So if you're going to do a short, you want to film vertical. If you're going to do a video, a long format video, then you want to do horizontal.
Yes. One tip to share with everybody out there is we try to shoot sometimes in both formats. So we'll shoot a little clip, vertically, and then we'll shoot our long format clip horizontally.
Yeah. A lot of times shorts are nice because they drive people to your channel. So if you want to clip a little video of, or a little snippet of what your video is about, you can do that to trigger curiosity in a short so that people can click on your channel and see what the actual video is about. We do both long and short formats, so we do little vlogs and shorts, and that we hope drives people to our channel, but they're not related to our videos.
Yep.
We just have fun making shorts,
Yeah.
and then we have fun making long videos. So yeah, we enjoy both formats.
Okay, lesson number 5, and probably the most important thing, is patience is everything.
Growth definitely takes time. I believe that a lot of it has to do with consistency, just being consistent and showing up. That's the biggest thing. It can be very discouraging because YouTube is definitely a marathon and not a sprint. So it's definitely a, what is it, a slow burn? Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
It doesn't happen overnight. Like you get on there and you think, oh, I can do this. A lot of people fade out because they're not getting subscribers, because people aren't watching their videos, and it can be very discouraging. Or sometimes people just, make comments that kind of make you feel insecure and bad about yourself. And that's going to happen if you put yourself out there. The biggest thing is to stay positive. Over time, your confidence will just grow and you'll feel more comfortable around the camera.
Yeah, in our channel, we try to be positive all the time with everybody who comments. We try to be positive. Anything that we film, we try to, just focus on the positive, because that's what we're about.
We're good at laughing at ourselves.
Yes.
We're definitely not perfect in any way. We are generally positive people, but that is the vibe of our channel. We definitely want to put positive out there, and you'll have to learn to laugh at yourself, because people will laugh at you sometimes.
Yeah.
And I think some people just mean it to be in fun. It can sometimes be offensive, but I don't think everybody means it that way. I think some people are just trying to be funny.
Yeah.
So you really do have to learn that that just laugh it off. If there's something you don't like, you can always delete it. But I definitely wouldn't comment on negative feedback. I would just delete it and let it go.
Yeah. Biggest thing is don't take it personally, because there's so many people on YouTube, and it's so easy for someone just to make a comment and be negative. But if you don't give any credence to that and just stay positive, because there's a lot of people like us out there just being positive, and we want to put positive energy out there.
And be you. They say that you should have a niche on YouTube. I'm not really sure what that means, because we feel like we're lifestyle. We're a little bit of everything.
We're just being ourselves.
Yeah. So I don't really fall into that. I think that, people talk about the algorithm and how to fall into it and put yourself out there. I don't really pay attention to that, because you're going to see all kinds of videos that say, don't post shorts, don't post longs, don't do this, don't do that. If you want to, I got monetized in a week, or I got monetized in 3 months. All of that is a bunch of hobgobble. I don't believe any of it.
Don't get discouraged by that. Everybody's different. Every journey is different. We're just the biggest thing is being consistent.
Yeah. I think it does happen for people. I think it's a very rare thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, consistency is key. Don't give up. Just be you. Film what you want. There's always going to be someone who enjoys your content. And the other thing is there's nobody who's like you. So there could be a million lifestyle channels, but there's only going to be one you. So just keep going and have confidence in who you are. Yeah.
Remember, there's millions of people out there on YouTube, wanting to see what's out there. And, we're very thankful for our Happy Foodie Adventure family.
Absolutely. Yeah. This is something that we've wanted to do for a long time. We're so glad to get to share it with you. And it's something that means a lot to us. And for us, we're looking at it as this is us posting our journey as a journal. And we hope that people will want to follow along and come join our Happy Foodie adventure. And we hope that some people will want to come along and join our adventure, but we understand. It does take time.
Slowly. And we're so thankful for everybody out there who subscribes, because it is so important to us.
Exactly.
And we really are very respectful and very thankful for all the people who are following us. Okay.
So as a bonus, all we can say is just start, just do it. You don't have to be perfect. You don't
Yeah,
have
we're
to have
still
the
not
perfect
perfect.
gear.
Yeah.
No. I don't think you ever become perfect.
Yeah.
It's
And I don't think people want to see perfect.
no, I think they like to see the imperfect. We try to edit very little. Sometimes
Yeah.
we repeat ourselves, which is why we have to edit so much
Yeah.
sometimes. But yeah, it's nothing is going to be perfect. You can wait as long as you want for the right moment. There were so many times I wanted to start a channel and didn't, and I'm so glad that we did.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that things have to happen when you're ready for it inside. But I'm glad that I got to do it with Richard, because that to me, once I found him, it was definitely the perfect time.
Definitely wanted to start a channel. I was thinking of starting one before, and I just got discouraged before. But to have a partner, an adventure partner in Carrie, really, it's fun, and we wanted to share that because we both want to share it with all our Happy Foodie family.
Yeah. And other things too, another bonus is you definitely want to make sure to ask for subscribers. They're called call to action, CTAs. So
Yep.
when you're making your videos, and we forget to do this sometimes, but you want to ask people to subscribe if they're enjoying the content, because it doesn't cost anything and it really does help your channel.
Yeah.
You want to
It is so important.
Yeah, I don't want people to subscribe just to subscribe. I
Yep.
mean, I definitely want them to like the content, but
Yep.
if you do, it doesn't cost anything, and it really does help to allow you to keep filming and put content out there.
And when you subscribe, you get alerts to when we post new videos.
Yeah. So do a shout out to your channel, ask people to subscribe, be confident in what you do and what you're putting out there, because there's only one you, and just do it. Don't wait. If you want to start a channel, just do it. You're going to make mistakes. I think I watched a video from Mr. Beast that said your first 10 videos are going to be flops. They're just going to be horrific videos. And it's funny to look back and to, just like the videos where we filmed in the wrong format, or the sound was off, or little things were off.
Yeah.
It's funny to look back and see how you're growing over time. So it really is a journal of your little expedition here on YouTube. It's a journal of what you're doing, and you can feel so proud of yourself because it's exciting. It's exciting to see what you can accomplish.
Yeah.
So,
and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to message us directly. We love, getting that feedback and answering questions. We would love to answer questions and share our experience, because everybody's experience is different, but still at the same time we can share some of the challenges we faced.
Exactly. And last, be thankful. This is so great. And we just hit 100 subscribers, which is exciting.
Yeah,
we are actually at 118 now, last I checked.
Yep.
But I mean, to think that many people so far want to subscribe and to see our content, people we don't know. Oh my goodness, I am so thankful. It is.
Yeah, we're so thankful for everyone out there who is watching our content, and that just shows support.
And it is a family to me. I mean, this is our Happy Foodie adventure. So it's our journey, and we want to share it with our little Happy Foodie family. And eventually, over time, as we grow, we want to do, meetups and meet people who subscribe to us in different places. I think it's exciting. So it is a family to us, and we are excited, and we're always thankful. So that's a big thing. Give thanks, be positive, and just do it.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you've enjoyed this video, enjoyed the content, and maybe think that we're kind of cool,
yeah,
then hit the subscribe button
and comment. Send us comments,
like,
so we know you're out there, and then ask questions, because we're more than happy to answer them when we respond to every comment that comes through.
Absolutely. So thank you for watching. We hope you have a wonderful evening.
Have a great night.
Have a great night.
Cheers.
Cheers.